it's at the crib. I got the bill though.
No. I bought you that to replace the bill.
Why?
Because it's the Flexitone.
Oh, you got my son.
Welcome to the Real Nurses of Detroit. This podcast is for patient education in a fun, interactive, unfiltered way. I am nurse practitioner V, along with my nurse and doctor friends. We're here to answer all of your questions and get rid of all the myths that you see floating around social media. And we want to apply the medical knowledge to life. Keep listening to the Real Nurse of Detroit.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Welcome to the Real Nurse of Detroit. I am so excited. I have my professional doctor friends are in the building. I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves and tell me about how much experience you guys have, because representation matters, and that's the whole purpose of this show. I want people to know that we're here for them at the end of the day. And you guys know me. I'm your favorite nurse practitioner V. The whole enigma wrapped in a riddle. Okay. NP Bay. What's up, Dr. Bay? What's up?
Hi. I'm sure you guys know who I am by now. They call me Dr. Bay.
Okay.
I'm Nicole. I specialize in oncology. I am still a resident. I am about to be a fellow. I have about 8.5 months remaining. Pandemic interfered with my time, but we'll be there.
What's up, Dr. Erica?
My name is Dr. Erica Bradford. I specialize in psych.
Psychiatry, psychology. Both. Okay.
Yeah. MD, PhD.
Oh, hey, I see my girl out here in these streets.
I have a strong 1.5 years left.
Yes.
Strong one.
Yes. Okay. And we got a plastic surgeon extraordinaire. He's always available online. Dr. DeLorean. Dr. DeLorean, how long you been in the game?
Yeah, nobody knows who the hell I am. Hell about Dr. Miami and all that.
We talked
wait,
about
y'all
that.
got agendas? Everybody got agendas? Where's my copy?
I thought it was a test. I was like,
what is this?
Dr. DeLorean, how long you been in the game? Can we know?
How far back do we got to go?
Listen.
I mean, I've been in the game for over 40 years.
Oh, really?
Technically.
Ain't you only 40 years old though?
I'm 41, but I've been in the game that long. I mean,
I'm talking about medical practice in medicine.
Plastic, okay.
Yes, plastic surgery.
So just plastic surgery. So I mean,
yes.
I did residency, I did fellowship, and I've been in practice. This be my 6th year in practice.
Okay, that's what's up.
So 8 years of residency, 6 years in practice, plastic surgery, reconstructive surgery.
So you doing like 360 lipo and
I do that.
Brazilian butt lifts
all day.
And of course we know it's breast cancer awareness month.
Yeah, we do breast reconstruction.
Yep, breast reconstruction. Yep. And then
facial reconstruction. I gotta do it.
Facial. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
When you're roofing that, I don't know who roofs at 8 p.m. at night.
What you talking about?
Well, I gotta fix somebody's jaw tomorrow after I do a BBL, after I do a Brazilian butt lift. So I'm making a booty, then I gotta fix somebody's jaw.
Making a booty.
Yeah.
You said making.
Yeah, making a booty, and then I gotta fix somebody's jaw.
But wait a minute. But you're located in Livonia, right? Livonia is 99.9% Caucasian. So do you have a lot?
Is it that white?
I don't think
seriously.
So. I
don't think so.
At least 93.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I don't think so. I think it's about 75%.
No,
it is.
I gotta look it up.
I don't know, man. It's probably about 87.
Put
it like this. I've had some problems, but nothing I can't handle. I ain't got to call the NAACP or nobody.
So you're saying that you don't have any implicit bias, no systemic racism?
Oh, that's
okay.
Oh yeah,
I'm just wondering.
But I can handle it on my own. I'm just saying I can handle it.
Okay.
Oh, I had plenty of racist incidents, but
Livonia ain't no joke. Like
I don't know what to say.
I try not to even ride through Livonia. I'm not gonna even. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm going down 275.
I've only gotten 2 tickets, and I deserve both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we waiting for a couple of other people
I got it.
to come through. Hold on, I'm having an issue in the Zoom. But intros. Okay, so we did our intros. Special thanks to Dr. McStuffins, aka Dr. Maisha Taylor, that was on the show last week. And you know me, I got to go into my astrology real quick. I'm
Oh,
Zodiac
now
babe.
Yo,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Don't
What?
don't be an ass
Ah.
astrologist. That's all I ask.
Y'all gonna drive me to
Be
More?
objective
More.
across all of the zodiac. All of
Okay.
the zodiac signs,
I'm gonna
including
talk.
your own.
Wow.
R. Kelly.
First of all,
Mm.
Capricorns, men and women are completely different. And I always say that. I say
Oh, the women are perfect and the men are.
I
fucked
didn't
up.
say that. I did not say that. I mean,
Okay.
you got Nicole Murphy. She's a Capricorn as well. But we're kind of the goats. So you have LeBron James. So don't do that.
And
Let's
you got
not.
Kobe Bryant that's a Virgo.
Yeah. And
Was a
I told, what did I tell you about August Virgos? I'm cool with y'all. Let's not have no beef right now.
All right.
We
right.
cool.
We'll let you do your thing.
Thank you. There's something in the atmosphere. That's what I'm gonna talk about. So right now, Mercury, the which is ruled by Virgo, Virgos and Scorpios. I think no, Scorpios are Pluto. So Mercury is the planet of communication, and so when it goes into retrograde, which started on around the 13th of this month, and it usually happens so many times a year, every other month or so in a year. This is our last retrograde this year. Your exes will be calling you. You ain't got to answer. Just letting you know. Things from the past will resurface, and these are things that you need to take care of. Electronics, communication. Remember, this is the planet of communication. Electronics, cars, things of that nature will be on the fits. Be patient. Emotions, because Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is the planet of war. So as you can see online, people are going at it. They're arguing. It's about I'm right, you're not right, and you don't even know why you really arguing. Right now, tempers are running hot. Be patient. It's the time to release and reflect. Be patient. Anyways, I want to also touch on the age that we're entering, which is the Aquarian age and versus the Piscean age. When Trump or 45 was elected,
what's his zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Man,
Yeah.
makes perfect sense.
A little cray.
Yeah.
They got a little multiple personalities.
You say they like Virgos. I don't get that.
You guys are very similar.
Nah, we level-headed Virgos. We keep one.
So here's the thing. So you got
Attitude.
every sign has an opposite sign. I think you guys are opposite Pisces, but you also have a sign that's very similar to you as well. So
I say we opposite Gemini.
On the outside. So for me, I'm opposite Cancer. So Cancers are very emotional. People think they're crazy because they show their emotions, right? She on the border of Cancer and Leo.
I really am.
She's
I think I have a bit of both.
She's in the cusp.
She could be, yeah, she's a cusp.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
see a little Cancer. I see a little emotional.
Yeah, they could be very emotional. They feel a lot of things deeply. A lot of the water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Very intuitive. You guys can read people very well. However, y'all will cry in a minute.
I will not.
You will be angry in a minute.
That I will.
You will show your anger. You'll beat somebody up.
Yeah, man.
Bust a window. Like I bet you that whole song, Jasmine Sullivan, "Bust a Window Out Your Car." She's probably a water sign.
Well, I've never done that, so I've never bust anybody windows out. No,
I'm not about to.
Yeah.
thought about it, but I just went to sleep. So you know what? No,
Not today.
No.
Yeah.
no.
So the Piscean age is where we just came out of, and that's the reason why your president was elected. Pisces are very illusional, like David Copperfield. Now you see it, now you don't. So there was we were full of illusions in our last age, where the truth wasn't really the truth. It was here today, gone tomorrow, and it was funny. We had a lot of reality TV shows and things of that nature, And now we're entering the Aquarian age, and the Aquarius to most people are weird. They're not understood. They're very logical. They don't wear their hearts on their sleeves and things like that.
Wait, you said Aquarius is logical? Honey, I beg to differ.
That sounds like us.
Honey, I beg to differ.
Come on now. Everything can't be you. Okay.
I'm just saying. Saying I can tell you what we are and what we ain't.
I hear you talking, but
Okay.
I'm gonna get to you in a minute. It's a couple of Virgos on the show tonight. Okay, so Aquarian age is about accountability for your actions. If you do something wrong, it will be shown and brought to light. If your marriage ain't right, you're gonna see it. I don't care if you're a celebrity or not. Cardi B, Beyonce, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Jeff Epstein, everybody who's been doing what they've been doing, all the dirt, you will now have to pay for it. I don't care how long, you're going to be accountable.
Everybody you named was an Aquarius?
No. I'm just saying in the Aquarian age, you have to be accountable for your actions.
Ooh, they got some stuff in common.
See, I don't know nothing about age.
Look, I'm looking at her like she's talking a different language right now. I'm like, huh?
I don't know nothing.
I don't know anything about that stuff.
Astrology, yeah. So, and we're all also 2 weeks away from the election. And I just think in general, if you look on Facebook, people are tired of the BS. You can't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining no more. And I think people are waking up. I really do. They want to know, because if you look back to the last election, your president never really had a position on anything. Healthcare, it was a reality TV show. Mm-hmm. And if you look now, the reality TV shows are dying.
Are they?
They are. Even the Kardashians are no longer. The Kardashians have been on TV for a very long time.
What's replacing them? Some got to be replaced.
I don't know.
I would say just Instagram at this point.
Yeah, it is.
Social media.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't even. It's not Facebook. It's Instagram.
They can't compete with the Aquarian age.
I don't know. At this point, it might be what's that? TikTok.
Oh,
yeah.
There's
all social media. I think we're watching more but the social media. If you guys saw,
you gotta think a lot of people don't even have cable anymore.
That part.
You know, they base their life around Wi-Fi and the internet. So
the ratings, No, I don't have cable.
Oh, I have cable because I can't stream. It's annoying to me because it buffers. I'm the type of person when I come home. Listen,
what kind of internet you got?
Listen, I'm just like when I come home from work, I may want to just cut the TV on. I want to turn to a channel. Mm-hmm. If you got the Fire Stick, you got to go to the app and you got to wait. You got the Roku. You got to wait for it to load.
You got to wait for it to load. Stop. I got a Fire Stick. I find that very offensive.
I'm sorry.
I like my Fire Stick.
I do too. But it doesn't replace.
You know what I'm addicted to? I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I am addicted to YouTube. Yeah. I am addicted. Matter of fact, I'm putting this show on YouTube when we're done.
You know what?
You put this show?
Yeah, seriously. We better have a whole YouTube territory. like this show, this one. No, seriously, I'm addicted. So I subscribe to YouTube TV. Y'all don't.
You know what I'm addicted to on YouTube?
What?
The Breakfast Club interviews.
I do like that.
I was saying I do like
Charlamagne is so funny.
Yeah. No, he's not. He's a cancer.
He makes the show.
He is a whole.
When he ain't on there, you
don't. He makes the show.
Listen to it.
I love it.
Let me tell you.
Who you like? Angela Yee?
No, I'm not. I can't say I'm a super fan. I liked him better with Wendy Williams. I'm not gonna.
See, I never seen him with Wendy.
I don't even watch.
He's a whole.
I've never seen. I know they used to work together, but
sipping on juice.
I've never. I'm about to say you showing your age, sweetheart, because I ain't never seen him with Wendy.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. What?
How old are you again?
I'm about to be 40 in January. Y'all want to come to my birthday party?
Honey, I'm too young for that.
Oh no, you didn't. No, everybody, y'all should go ahead and tell me your age. Are you guys 80s babies? I know you're not.
Yeah,
70s baby.
He's 79. 79. Barely. 70s.
It's all good. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
I'm an 80s baby.
80 what?
Pretty much 80.
Don't do me like that. I'm 81, boo.
I ain't 35 yet, baby.
Oh, you a baby.
I know, honey.
Yes, come through, doctor. Come through.
Early.
What year though? Don't do that. I didn't forget.
85.
What year? 85?
Yes.
My brother is 85. My youngest, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ma'am. Auntie.
That auntie.
Auntie.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
I'm not no auntie yet.
Yes, you are. Once you hit 34 and up, you're an auntie.
No, you're not.
Time's out. I'm still a niece. I'm 34. You gotta wait till next month to hit me.
Oh yeah, you is about to be 35 next month.
I know, right,
Oh, Scorpios in the house.
Yes, honey.
Okay.
Hey, when I leave, I'm taking the house with me. Okay.
Okay.
What are you gonna do for your birthday?
Okay.
What are you doing for your
We're
birthday?
not about to discuss.
Okay.
What's your zodiac sign?
Scorpio.
Oh, okay. My mother's a Scorpio.
Mine too.
Yeah, well,
they not know.
November
Ooh,
the
them
7th?
helicopter
Okay.
parents right there.
mother is November
I know,
2nd.
right?
And my son is November 14th. He's a
That's my
Scorpio too.
Is he?
And all my best friends are Scorpios too. Scorpios too.
He be protecting Scorpios a lot.
That's because
because they're my best friend. Like
we the best. Just be
'Cause
real. Just be
I
real.
did not tell you. I'm like Scorpio men are trash.
so
like
here's the deal.
Cisco.
You got, so my best
Like
friend is
Cisco.
a
They
Scorpio.
cheat.
He's watching right now. I just saw him.
Oh, hey, best friend. I'm telling the truth.
They make bad
Boyfriends,
boyfriends,
and you
but
told
make
me that.
great husbands.
I don't get it. I don't
But
understand.
they all
he's
my,
right.
all, they all still married.
I might agree
They
with
all
that.
He's
still
right about
married.
that.
I do might agree
And
with that.
He's right about
They're
I
that.
think you
still
just gotta
married.
reach that point with them, and
You
then
gotta
it might
get
be a
the right
deal
one.
for-
You
yeah.
gotta.
The
it's
problem
that-
with Scorpio men is that me as a friend, I'm gonna tell them like, dog, tell them the truth. Like,
Yeah,
you
they
don't- you don't really-
liars. Y'all manipulative.
No,
Y'all
no, no, no,
liars.
No.
See, that's
What
the
is it?
difference.
What
A
is
Scorpio woman is very direct. So she
Okay.
comes off as very headstrong. They tell her
Ooh,
she's mean. They
yes.
say, a number
Yes,
of
they
things.
will cut
But
you
I'm
with
not
your
mis-
words.
Scorpio
I'm not-
men ain't like that though.
But see, Scorpio men are not. They're
They
really,
not.
they're
They-
really
they-
sneaky,
they cut-
laid back, and they will lie to you.
Didn't I just
But
say liars?
It takes a long time for them to get to the point where they trust you, and then once they get to that point, they go from being your friend to your husband like
So
that. And you're
I
like,
got 4 very good friends that are Scorpio.
They're intense.
They
too.
all
Y'all
they all got
intense.
their cars keyed up.
Ooh.
One of them had
Why you laughing?
the butcher knife coming at him. The
Intense. I
one of
told
them
you.
had F-boys scratched in their front door. That's all because they lied to these
Yeah,
women.
because
they
Like,
do.
if they don't like if you don't like a woman, tell them you don't like them.
Yeah, wow.
Don't
see,
don't try to get
with the
everything you
Scorpio
can
man,
about them.
they have to get.
It-
They don't
Am I
know if
speaking
they
directly
like
into the
Yeah. No,
They don't know if they like you. It take them about 3-4
What
years.
you
to
mean
figure
they
out
don't
if
They
like
don't
know?
know.
What
They
you
don't
mean?
know.
You don't know.
Take them
Oh,
about
they
3-4
know because they
years.
come to me with that BS. dog.
They take them about 3-4 years to be like, okay, I like her. She
I will
pretty
say
good.
my
What you
first
like?
boyfriend, I think I'm compatible with Scorpio.
I'm sorry.
You think?
But not women. Like the women
Wait,
behave.
what?
No. Okay, so
So the women
apparently
behave.
there's 2 types of Scorpios. There's a Scorpio with the tail up, because y'all Scorpios, right?
Yeah.
Scorpions have a tail up or a tail down. The tail, I don't know which one it is. One of y'all evil as hell. And y'all hate on a Capricorn. That's what we're not
don't know.
gonna
I
do.
get along
I
with
didn't
a
say
lot.
that's you.
I
Not
get
you, boo.
I get along with a lot of Capricorns. Like
Mhm.
really, my dad is a Capricorn. We ride or die, but when we clash,
Oh yeah, y'all ride it out for real.
ooh,
Yeah.
when we clash, baby.
Oh, they going with family. They are all about family. I will give you
yeah,
that.
he is.
They about but y'all overbearing. Get off of me. Like my mama's a Scorpio,
I'm not about to admit that.
and and y'all be with fire signs. Like why are y'all with Leos? Like y'all too much. Y'all both want to shine. Like sit down.
I'm not dating no Leo. I don't care. Hey, not happening.
See, I won't just say no to somebody off of zodiac.
No, I'm not
There you
saying
go.
that.
That's weird.
Dog,
though.
I'm
it's-
not,
dog,
I'm not
you can't-
saying that.
Some of y'all be like, dang, I'm
Oh.
definitely not dating this person
That's
because
weird.
but for
I'm
me,
telling you,
it's
saying.
like,
that's just
I'm
weird.
just
That is
saying.
weird.
Yeah,
That
It's
is
not
weird.
weird.
okay,
It is weird.
Well, I can say this. I've
It's
never
weird as
dated
hell.
Some people that you just are not compatible
But
with, and that's
you
okay.
may not
But
be
you shut
compatible
them
with
down
that
before you-
person,
Yeah.
right? Just because of a
Not
sign.
everybody exhibits
That's what
the
I'm
same.
saying.
Yeah.
It is a correlation with some of it,
Some,
It
yeah,
do
some,
be,
some of it.
but
But
Brandon
depends
is
on-
here. Wait, let's introduce
Hi.
Brandon. What's up?
What's happening, y'all?
Jeezy. You know, Dr. Brandon Gordon. He's you always got to tell me how to say that word because I'm like, prosthodontist. I'm like, you like check
It
prostate
is.
or something? Like, what do you like? Tell me what? Yeah, he was my original co-host, y'all, and then he's in Indiana, and I was like, why would you do that? Look at him with his Morehouse. And then, I want to point out one thing though. Everybody on the show right now, y'all all frat boys and sorority sisters. You see how I said that, right?
Well,
look, a Kappa, it's a Q, and all kinds of AKAs up in this.
Well, there it is.
Kamala Harris, she should be on the show. I'm waiting. Don't worry about it. What's up, Brandon?
Nothing at all. Good to see everybody. Good to be here. I appreciate y'all having me.
You are Pisces, right? Another water sign. Here we go.
Yes.
His feelings a little bit.
Why you cut? Look. What do you always say?
Wait. Hey, Spellhouse.
Don't come for me unless I send for you.
Big dog.
I ain't just got on.
Spellhouse homecoming was supposed to be this weekend, wasn't it?
Yep. It's virtual.
It's virtual.
Yeah,
How you do
Yeah, it's
homecoming
virtual.
virtually?
Hey,
Yeah,
I
we
don't
did
know, but
Stop.
it happens.
Like,
Why?
no, I'm not saying that about each one. I'm saying the whole virtual
Can you turn me up? a little bit?
everything.
Yeah. So Brandon's coming from Indiana with us, and Brandon, how long you been practicing? Brandon was my actual dentist. We met because we were at elementary. We were presenting at an elementary school in Detroit.
Oh yeah. We're doing a career day. I remember that.
Like a long time ago. I think that was like 8 years or 9 years ago.
Yeah.
He had this like red bow tie. And I was like, look at this corny. Oh. No.
Let me, if I can come through the screen right
Another
now.
brother right there. You gotta leave him alone.
That's just mean. That's just mean. Look, just because I'm confident in my bow tie, don't hate. Not everybody can wear a bow tie.
No, but I was, to be honest with you, I know I joke a lot, but
Yes.
I'm really proud of all of us. Everybody that's on the show right now, you guys are really my peoples, and I'm really proud of all of your accomplishments. Everybody on here is a doctor today that you see. And how long you been in the game, Brandon?
13 years.
13 years. And then you just became how long you been doing you did dentistry for 13, but
Yeah. Prosthodontics. I graduated 2019 from my residency.
okay.
So almost, it's been a year.
Yeah.
Define
year in June.
prosthodontics for us.
Yeah, what
Say
is
again?
that? What is that?
Well, prosthodontics is just a fancy word for tooth replacement. So dealing with dentures, implants, full mouth rehabilitations, veneers, it's just general dentistry on steroids, if I can say it that way, but more specializing in any type of replacing a missing tooth.
So have you got any celebrities other than me?
That.
Like any celebrities come to
Now, I can't disclose that information.
Okay, HIPAA violation. My bad.
Exactly.
Yeah, my bad.
But
I'm just making sure you on your game,
Yeah.
That's a good field.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna make some money, but
Yeah.
can we talk about the dental insurance now? Because it don't cover.
They don't cover a damn thing.
Nothing.
Don't.
Nothing. And I got Delta. And I'm still paying out of pocket. I got these adult braces. They $6,000. Let's just be real. And my whole insurance is paying $65 a month. Why? Why? What's the problem with that?
If you ask me, this is
real.
And I apologize if there's anybody listening that works for an insurance company or a dental insurance company or whatever. I don't care. Dental insurance is a joke, if you ask me.
It is.
Outside of your routine cleanings, maintenance care, when you have emergency issues, at this day and age, 2020, there is no reason why your dental maximum benefit should be $1,500 or less. I mean, not to be rude enough, I charge $1,500 for a crown, and that's if I'm being nice. Not to be, not to be on my own stuff, but there's so much work that goes into it. It's just like it actually really just makes absolutely no sense. You've had between $800 and $1,000 as a maximum benefit since the 60s. And we know how technology and advances in surgical procedures and everything have advanced since the 60s. Why has dental insurance not caught up?
Yeah.
it's really annoying because everybody thinks, oh, my insurance pays for everything. They pay 100% of everything. No, they really don't.
No.
You have to really understand your dental benefits. But for a large part, I say dental insurance is a joke because you've got several different types of plans where, if you just starting out in life, you get this great plan that you think is like a discount plan that's not costing you a whole lot of money, but you're paying into, even if it's $20 a month, or I'm not sure how much it costs, but you're paying into these plans, but you can't utilize any benefits for a year. So you've got a year waiting period before you can get anything done outside of an exam and maybe a regular cleaning. And that's what, and that bothers me.
Yeah.
So it's like all these different types of plans, on great insurances, I've seen people, maybe $2,000, $2,500 a year. And that's,
the overall cost is going to be double or triple that.
It very well could be.
Yeah.
It very well could be.
That you scamming.
Yeah. People think I'm full of crap
scamming
because, I call out, you got 5 teeth that need crowns.
Oh.
I'm gonna do what my insurance pays for. Okay, if your insurance, they may cover 50% of the cost of a crown. Okay, so if I'm negotiated and contracted with that insurance company, the maximum they may pay me on a great insurance may be $800. So 400 of that got to come out your pocket because they're only going to pay 50%. But then they're going to give me hell because they want to know what kind of crown are you going to do. Dental insurance wants to pay for the cheapest thing possible.
That's all insurance. That's all insurance.
And it's not fair to the consumer because you're paying into this plan, but they're dictating the treatment that you can receive. And it's like,
I think that,
you might as well,
insurance.
if you're not somebody that has to go to the dentist on a consistent, regular basis, if you're going every 6 months, it may sound bad, but it may be cheaper just to pay for it out of pocket.
How can we make it so we can so my viewers can hear him?
You have to go to Podcast Detroit's Facebook page. We are live on Podcast Detroit, or are we on the Real Nurses of Detroit page too? On Facebook. Also, you can go to podcastdetroit.com and you can hear audio only. But if you want to see us, you have to go on Facebook to Podcast Detroit. Turn your volume down. Okay, well, we have another person on, Dave? Do we have a I don't see her. Oh, there she is. But I don't see your picture. That's Dr. Margaret. I wanted her to come on and explain to us. Hold on. Turn your volume down. I don't have her picture's not up there. I don't know.
That's on her end.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Cool.
If you could, I don't know, Margaret, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, we can't see you. We see your email address, but we don't see your picture.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. So that's Dr. Margaret. She's our psychologist. And how long you been in the game, Margaret?
About 17 years.
17.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go right into the topic. So the topic real quick, and we're gonna start with Margaret. Hold on real quick. Let me get it together, y'all. Y'all making me a little nervous.
No, maybe. Come on, babe.
The doctor is coming.
Hey, whatever y'all do, that little bell that she got right in front of her, take that damn bell.
No, the hell you ain't.
Every time I have hit that thing. Every time.
When y'all make a good point, I'll hit that man.
Where the hell is my flexitome? That's all I got.
What is the flexitone for? Because I still
to make music, but you could have used it as a bell. That it would have made it more interesting.
No,
everybody has a bell.
It's
known to get nervous. So
no, it's not. I could.
But I'm just saying,
I teach people how to do that shit.
So this first half, we're gonna go right into the topic. The topic of discussion today, which was DM'd to me by Dr. DeLorean the other day, and it's about cosmetic surgery, especially elective cosmetic surgeries and the correlation to mental health. So, you know, a lot of people believe that the better you look, the better you feel, right? When really it's the opposite, right? So we shine from the inside out. And a lot of people want to look attractive, especially now with the Social Dilemma. If you guys have seen that movie on Netflix, attraction to me is subjective first and foremost. But however, if your mental health ain't right, I think your whole body, mind, spirit, all of that is wrong.
Right.
That's me. That's my opinion. Y'all can chime in whenever you want. But I also believe that we attract what we are. So it's levels to this. That's all I'm gonna say. There's studies to actually show this. And so we're gonna call this first hour, it's the soul that needs the surgery by Beyonce. Pretty hurts, shine a light on whatever words. We're gonna go to Dr. Margaret. Margaret is a psychologist. She's located in Kalamazoo. Dr. Margaret does a lot of, actually, I'm gonna let you tell us what you do. All of the screenings that you do in your practice.
Okay. So I have a private practice called Clinical Psychology Services, and I work at the two hospitals here in Kalamazoo, Portage area. So that's Borges and Bronson Hospital. So I do neuropsychological assessments. I do screenings for the hospital, neuropsychological screenings, testing for any ADHD, any mood disorders, diagnosing any kind of dementia, Alzheimer's. I do bariatric assessments, assessments for sex changes, repeat cosmetic surgeries, someone wanting a back stimulator. So yeah, any kind of neuropsychological, primarily I do neuropsychological assessments, but I also do just the general psych.
Okay. So basically, so if I'm going in and I want to go see Dr. DeLorean, right? So I want to have bariatric surgery. I want to get a gastric sleeve, or maybe I want 360 lipo.
That's not, so that's two different things.
Oh, okay.
So I don't do bariatric surgery. My general surgeons do bariatric surgery.
Okay.
That's weight loss surgery. They lose the weight, then I come in afterwards and tighten up the skin.
Oh,
so I don't do the weight loss surgery.
Oh,
that's general surgery. That's not cosmetic surgery.
Yes.
That's not plastic surgery.
That's why I'm okay with
it. So we
it.
would do like the Roux-en-Y gastric bypass in the sleeve. So that's what we do.
So you don't do that. You don't do gastric bypass, a sleeve, none of that.
No.
Oh, okay.
Surgery, some patients, they're still not happy with the way they look. So, and they want to tighten up their skin, or they want to change things about themselves. So we recommend at least 2 years after our surgery, then they see someone like him to tighten it. At least 2 years.
Okay.
1 year with me.
Because that's considered cosmetic, right?
It's for the most part, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's some insurance. There's some insurance coverages with paniculectomy and.
Wait, that's a big word now.
So
come on now.
So here's the deal.
What's a put what? Put what?
With paniculectomy. So
what is that?
That's the penis. That's
where's the
overhang.
penis?
That's the overhang that you have when you.
Oh, so my fupa. You talking about my fupa? Dog, don't lie, dog. You gonna put my that mommy belly after we done had a baby and the overhang, the belly.
You can have a penis without losing weight.
Okay.
It's basically the overhang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're getting rashes, you have a medical necessity for that to be removed, then you can have some insurance coverage, but it doesn't cover the aesthetic part of it, making it look good, giving the hourglass, moving your belly button and tightening the muscles. Which is we call application.
Now, let me ask you this, and we're gonna go right back to Margaret because she's gonna do her spiel and get off. But would those patients have to go for psychological screening before they came to you?
No, they go for psychological screening before the bariatric surgery.
Only.
Yeah.
Or transgender. Do you do the transgender? What?
No.
Do you do so you don't make penises?
No, I don't do that.
You don't make vaginas.
This is not my lane.
You don't do.
I don't do any of that.
Is that by choice? Like that's plastic surgery?
No, that's
right?
extra training. That's extra training.
Okay.
And that's not that's not what I ascribe to. So
So you wouldn't be on like Botched, like on TLC?
no, that's
You
different.
know that show?
I've
I
heard of
love
it.
You
that
know,
I've
show.
heard of it.
no,
When it go there,
botch.
like-
No, I have my own version of botch. All the
You
pages
did
that come.
say that.
Yeah, I mean, it's Detroit version
Yeah.
of botch. But
We need to have a show. We'll talk about that later. Hold on. Going back to Margaret. So you do psychological screening on the gender reassignments and prior to bariatric surgery, correct?
Well, two separate surgeries. So the bariatric, that's for weight loss.
Yes.
And then people also that want to have surgery to change their sex assignment.
Okay, so two different surgeries.
And people that have, let's say if they want repeat cosmetic surgery, and so their doctor might say, why do you want your nose done and your eyes done and this? And it's not, go and make sure that you have stable mental health before I'll do another surgery.
Is that standard or is that just
It's
per the doctor?
the cosmetic surgery, that's not standard. I guess that's at the discretion of the doctor. But bariatrics, it's standard. So you cannot have surgery. The insurance won't pay for it unless you have psychological clearance. So you need clearance from myself, from a dietitian, myself, a dietitian, at least 3 sessions, and you need to have weight management. So each insurance will determine how much of weight management you'll need. So typically it's I'd say about 6 months, typically about 3 to 6 months. But on the higher end, sometimes it'll be 12 months.
Okay. So on average, when you clear somebody, say for a gastric sleeve, so you're not just seeing them one time, talking to them, and then they're going in. Like say I come in and I'm 400 pounds. And, am I just coming to you and then telling you why I want the surgery, and then I go see or not Dr. DeLorean, but somebody in his practice or whatever, his group, and they were going to do the surgery, then I'm done, right?
Well, you'll come in. So with me, it's at least 2 sessions. So I'll explain the process. So we do this too because, like, as you were saying before, the media plays like such a vital role on like why people want surgery. So a lot of people, they want surgery to look like the Kardashians, or they want to look like their next door neighbor, or, oh, if I was just
the next door neighbor,
you know, so they have some psychological reasons, right? So we want to make sure that they're having surgery for the right reasons. They understand the risk and benefits. And yeah. So I assess to identify like what mental health issues that they have that they're coming into, and then helping them with recommendations that could
what percentage of these patients actually have mental illness?
Diagnosed, yes, and they're on medication.
And what diagnosis do you assess?
Yeah.
What diagnosis do you describe?
Yep. So I would say at least 70% that I see that are coming in with
And what are the diagnoses?
The common one would be depression, anxiety. There's a lot of history of abuse.
What kind of abuse?
Undealt with abuse.
Sexual
from their
trauma?
Yeah. And so a lot of them have pre-existing diagnoses even before they see me. So I'll look at so the first time they come in, it's a 2-hour process. So the first process is I'll do objective testing. So I'll have them take a personality test. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the MMPI. So no.
So when you're like in whatever personality, NIP, yeah.
It's a common personality assessment that they use for like someone joining the FBI or law force or something, returning back to work. So we'll do like the MMPI, Milan, or a PAI. So we do a personality assessment, which is paper, pencil. I'll do a general depression and anxiety screening, and then an eating behavior screening. So that's the objective testing that I'll give them. So that will take about an hour. And then the second hour, they'll meet with me, and then I'll give them a clinical interview. And in that, I'm looking at their pre-existing diagnoses and anything that I would diagnose them with.
So they don't necessarily have to, you might diagnose them with something that they've never been diagnosed with, because you know our community, the African American community, doesn't really like to go to the doctor, especially when it's mental health. We gonna pray that stuff away, right? So
Right.
you're basically forcing them, no different than somebody that's a truck driver and they come to me to get their CDLs renewed. You can't drive this truck, homie, because you got diabetes. So I'm not gonna let you go out of state. You're gonna have to go take care of this, and then we'll see about renewing it. I'll give you 3 months for this little license, and then come back and see me, and if it's under control. So it's just something like that, and then you refer to a psychiatrist to get them on medication, or
Yep, that would be a recommendation. So I'm looking at their readiness for surgery, seeing what their status is. And then if I diagnose them, then they would see their PCP or psychiatrist for medication. So I would give them a recommendation, or sometimes it's counseling, because sometimes people just normalize what they're going through. Like I had one patient this week say, well, isn't everyone beat? Isn't everyone touched at some point in their life? Like they normalize their depression. Isn't everyone depressed?
if you don't have any reference point, so you guys know about Kanye West. When we're gonna go into more celebrity stuff later on the second half of the show, but Kanye West's mother, who died on the operating table. I mean, even against medical advice, can they still go get these surgeries even if you don't recommend it? You say they're not stable, they're bipolar, not taking meds.
No, not at our hospital. Not nowhere that I know. And so I'm a part of
money. They can go wherever the hell they want.
Really?
Well, they can go to Mexico.
Money. They can go where they want.
Well, they can go to Mexico or something. But really,
I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but
it's not the right thing to do.
You can't say, not at her hospital.
Well, she's saying in Kalamazoo, they got to get past her.
No, they can't.
Kanye West's mother had means, so she could go wherever she wants.
Like Dominican, you talking about?
No, she went to a board certified plastic surgeon
in another system,
in another country.
No, it was.
She's probably paying out of pocket. So
I know the doctor that did it.
Oh wow. Okay.
So she's probably paying out of pocket. If you want your insurance to pay for it, you have to be cleared by a psychologist, dietitian, and so forth. And you have to go through regs, because I personally won't just clear them if they're not stable, because that's on my license, right? Exactly. So I'm looking at things like what's their weight history. I'm looking at their eating behaviors. Like, are they emotional eater? Are they binging and purging? Do they have anorexia? All that stuff, I'm looking at their psychiatric history, depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, and the schizoaffective, all that's kind of
and that's interesting, because a lot of these psych meds, and Dr. Erica could probably chime in on that, they cause weight gain.
They do.
Yeah.
A lot of these psych meds.
They cause weight gain. They cause binge eating. So it's like
thyroid dysfunction.
Wellbutrin. Wellbutrin. That's one for sure.
They make you eat more.
They do.
And it's hormonal.
But when they're doing your evaluation, that's something that they don't take into consideration. I can tell you that for a fact. They don't take that into consideration. You prescribe me something that is going to make me gain weight.
Right.
And then you tell me I have an eating disorder. Well, adjust my meds.
But then we have to look at benefits versus risk. If you are stable on Zyprexa, why would I change it?
Right. So
if you don't have no side effects, you're handling it well, but you might have 4 other psychotics, I don't know, whatever your diagnosis is, and 2 of them might make you gain weight.
Then plastic surgery might not be for you. So you have to kind of decide whether it's you want a new body or you want to be healthy mentally.
Yeah.
So
and it's not to say that because you have depression or anxiety or something that you're not going to be cleared. So it's how you're coping with it and your level of support. So you could have it, be on medication and go through counseling, and I'll still clear you, but I might have you have ongoing counseling support or continue to take your medication. And at the end, the doctor will just say, okay, crush your meds or, switch to this medication. Of course, you can't be on like effects or extended release or anything like that. But if you're bipolar and you're in a manic phase and and you're rapid cycling, so now you are shopping all the time, or let's say you are so
Drinking.
depressed, you're not getting out of bed, you're not exercising, you're not implementing any healthy eating. So everything you learn from the dietitian is going out the window. And you're just not motivated to do anything. I can't clear you until your bipolar is stabilized.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not a matter if you have the diagnosis, is like how you're coping with it. And do you have any coping strategies? And even like things like, I'm looking at your family support. So like some people, they have spouses that sabotage their success because the spouse is overweight as well, because it's a family, a household thing. And their spouse says, well, I don't want you to lose weight because then you're going to leave me. Right.
Mhm.
So he's bringing them Twinkies and bringing them things, or they're unsupportive. So I want to know what their support system's like.
Yeah.
Or even their family of origin, like, so the household they grew up in, are their family members supportive? We're going to look at like, was there any abuse there? Because sometimes people gain the weight on in childhood to make themselves not attractive to the opposite sex. So now that we take off the surgery because you've had the sleeve or the Roux-en-Y, what now? You're exposed all over again. So people are now be more attracted to you. And how will you cope with that? Do you have the right mental health stability to handle that? Or did you just sweep everything under the covers? You gain the weight back and just get me back to 180 pounds where I was in high school. And then now you have all these psychological issues reappearing.
Yeah.
And then we're looking at substance use. So, people, they're alcoholics because they have now a transfer addiction. They're smokers, so we're looking at, it's the same part of the brain, like where they're the addiction. So we're looking at, are they alcoholics? Are they overusing prescription medications? Are there other, how are they coping with stress or and so forth? Yeah. So, and then what's their motivation? Because I'm looking at their adherence too. Like, are you just having this because your next door neighbor had it and you think that she looks hot now?
Right. You're competition or envious of somebody.
Exactly. So
it's interesting what you were saying, not to interrupt you, about the trauma.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've noticed that a lot, where there's a lot of trauma, or I think a lot of the mental health issues start in childhood, where it's a reaction to something that happened to them in their development.
Yes.
And when it happened, it was like they were stuck. It's kind of like if you go to jail. You go to jail at this age of 17, time
Life
stops
right there.
for you, because you're sitting down in a corner for 5 years, 10 years. How can you develop when you're just sitting there in four walls, just looking at the wall? Then you come out, technology has advanced, everything has advanced. So it's no different psychologically, I think, with trauma.
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah.
sometimes
They could adapt to have like a personality disorder, like sometimes borderline personality issues, where they they fear the abandonment, because of the trauma. They're wanting to have that closeness, or that depression starts, that ongoing depression or anxiety. So a lot of the issues, that's why counseling is needed, and for us to identify that they need to speak with someone and see what's the onset and what's the triggers.
And every time, like, because you're diagnosed with something, I mean, that doesn't mean that's who you are. That's not a label for who you are.
It
lifelong.
doesn't define you as a person.
Exactly. And it doesn't always mean, correct, that you have to be on medication forever.
No.
Right.
Am I correct? Because even postpartum depression, right? So you have a baby or two, whatever, and then you go cycle through this baby blues, or more than that, you're still depressed. You might start on Zoloft or whatever antidepressant, but that doesn't mean you're on it for the rest of your life, correct?
Right. And that's the myth. I think some people, they get so accustomed to taking some antidepressants and all the psychotropic medication, and they think, well, I've been on this for 15 years. I've been on Wellbutrin for 10 years. And well, how is that working for you? You're still on it 15 years later. Why don't you try a route of, the counseling and actually finding out, well, where did this onset, it started in childhood. And I would say having a good psychologist and, maybe having a cognitive behavioral approach, to finding out what's going on with them. Because the whole point, I think, like using a combination of meds and the psychotherapy, hopefully you should be decreasing your psychotropic medication.
Correct.
Getting coping
dealing with the issue.
Gradually getting off of it. Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Well, I thank you. That was very informative. And I want people to know that representation matters. That was the whole point of the show. I really appreciate you coming on. All of the doctors, actually, I appreciate each and every one of you. But we about to go right into this debate. We about to get ready to rumble. And thank you, Margaret, so much. Like, how can if anybody wants to get in touch with you, and I know you do some telemedicine, so if they wanted to get in touch with you and do some counseling and come to your practice, how do they get in touch with you?
So they could call our clinic, and so the office manager could schedule something at 269. What's the number? 366-4949.
Okay.
I don't know my office very much.
We see your email on there, aneighbors@clinicalpsych, is it? .com?
Yeah. They could email or just look us up online on our website, which is clinicalpsych.com.
Thank you so much. You have a great Sunday, rest of your Sunday. We're about to get into it with plastic surgery.
All right. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So basically, you would have to go through Dr. Margaret first, to be clear for gastric sleeve, transgender reassignment. And also, I wanted to add foster care. I didn't really realize that you got to be fit mentally to adopt.
Absolutely.
I didn't realize that.
That's real.
Right? So, and I want to go to Dr. Brandon real quick.
Didn't do it.
Didn't do what? Go ahead and shimmy for us, because I know you want to shimmy. He want to cap a shimmy all.
You know what? Everybody has been coming for me these last couple of weeks. I will say there is never a point in time that I do not.
Bro, I'm a cube, but
I mean, it's gotta be.
That's how you do it. How you do it? Hey, I'll shimmy for you. Oh, okay.
You know what? No, that's not how it happens. But
Listen.
What's your question?
Okay, so do y'all do any psychological testing before? Like, what if I want all my, like, we was talking about yesterday. We was talking about Whitney Houston though. I was like, Whitney Houston had dentures. He was like, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. I was like, yes, she did. Right. Okay, crack is whack. Them teeth is
crack is whack, and it jacks up your teeth.
That part, substance abuse. People don't understand. Whitney Houston ain't had no teeth, y'all. So y'all heard it here.
So basically, there are people out there that you didn't know had augmentations, and all of a sudden you figure out that they did, and you were like, "Damn, I couldn't even tell."
Yeah, that's real.
You know what?
Oh, imagine that.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so.
But you asked a good question. I was sitting here writing down notes, and I was thinking, like, we might at my office, we may have to start implementing something to that extent. Of a
you got that side. You got that side tooth thing going on.
What?
Hey, I mean, you know.
Dr. Brandon, here's my dentist. He just said I had a snagger tooth, and I didn't even need braces. Why would they come? No. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
I'm trying to follow everything.
Yeah, that's almost needed a psychological evaluation at this point.
Me personally, I'm not.
Why are you laughing though?
I'm laughing because I'm listening at y'all conversation.
Nah, bruh.
What?
No, he said
V.
You supposed to be on my side.
I said side.
I am on your side.
I'm on your side too. You know why I'm on your side?
Why?
Because you got the money to pay for a beautiful grill, and you gonna do it.
This is my second set of braces. I ain't gonna lie.
Is it?
It is. It is. Let me tell you something. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I just asked. I didn't know.
I don't need a psychological evaluation.
He did it.
He tried it.
Yeah.
Virgos, they be petty. I'm not going. Listen, I got something for him. Don't worry about
You
him.
got
Why is this your second set?
Listen, actually, is it my third set?
Ooh,
Yeah,
are you
so-
addicted to braces?
No.
Okay, we're not.
So
gonna do
what
an
happened-
evaluation right now.
Let me tell you. No, this is not an event. You are not.
Not right now. Not right now.
I'm gonna tell y'all something though. When I date, me and Brandon was talking about this, like, because Brandon's on Bumble. If y'all didn't know, just so y'all know.
No, I'm not.
What is Bumble for the people that don't know?
No.
I was just gonna say what it like.
I only know what it is because of V. I've never. She told. I asked her the other day.
I did.
Wait,
She
time
told
out.
She
What is
is
Bumble?
shady.
You did,
There's so
though.
much shade up in here. Y'all throwing palm trees.
So
You
you're on Bumble?
and you. I got you.
You're on Bumble?
Huh?
I'm confused.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Are you on Bumble?
Throwing shade.
I did this social experiment.
You letting off atomic bombs over here. And you let people throwing shade?
Like, what is
So-
Bumble though?
So Bumble is a dating app, and
Look at his face.
the Scorpio was like, ow. So Bumble is a Scorpion, is a dating app, and it's where the woman approaches the man. Oh, like a
no.
Bumble.
I definitely.
I was
believe
gonna
that
say, honey,
shit.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
know.
That is not how it works.
That
You
is
ain't-
how
you
it
ain't with that
works.
anyways.
That's how it
Listen, I
works.
wouldn't.
You ain't with that anyway.
Yeah, no. So it's kind of similar to Tinder where you swipe left, you swipe right. But the woman, okay, so say me and Brandon ran into each other's profile, right? So he can swipe right, but he can't talk to me until I swipe right. Because I can swipe left on him and be like, no, and keep it moving. So we both, well, I have to want him before we can, have an exchange. So it's like a bumblebee that approaches a flower.
And
And
I have the old school approach to dating.
I don't like, is something wrong with dating online? I feel like a lot of the people that I've ran into online, they have social anxiety. There's a lot of Virgos on there. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, whatever. I got a wife. I'm straight.
I'm not
that's right.
saying you.
Hello.
I'm not saying you, but there's a lot of Pisces. Ain't you a Pisces?
What you trying to say?
Nothing. There's
I might agree with you with the Pisces thing.
Oops.
What? I didn't hear that.
Nothing. So there's I don't know, it's odd. It's odd. It's awkward meeting up with people. I don't know. I mean, they give you the questions like
It's only awkward if you have no
game.
people skills.
I
If
mean,
you can't sit and talk, if you can't sit and hold a conversation with nobody, I'm more of the old school approach. I feel like I have the personality where I can at least walk up and talk to somebody, but 9 times out of 10,
so why you
folks
still
is
single?
buried in their cell phone.
Why you still single?
You know what? I'm gonna say this
I'm-
is
But here,
I apologize to
Let's
any
get to the
of
next one. I don't want to talk about online
Right,
dating and
right.
The
Right.
dating
Yeah.
pool is not
We'll
the
We'll
talk-
talk.
best.
We'll talk later, Doctor.
I'm just
all I'm gonna say is Chris Brown made a song that laid it out quite
What?
eloquently.
Man's word?
I'm not gonna say it that way though.
Don't do that. Okay. Okay, so the debate is I want to see where everybody stands. Like, do you or do you not think that those that have I don't even know how to say this multiple cosmetic surgeries have a correlation to mental health? Diagnosed?
you jumped though.
Wait, huh?
You said multiple.
Okay,
Most people that get surgery are doing it for the first time.
really?
Well, you got to do it first, right?
I'm not about to do this with him.
That's real. That's real talk.
The first time, right?
Okay,
He got a
so
point, though.
so you're
Yeah.
saying that
Let's take a step back.
okay.
You coming for the first time?
Listen, we had
Is that a crackhead?
No, what is all of that?
I don't know,
Wait,
honey.
listen,
Hi.
we are a Detroit shipping company, and it's off the chain. It's bicycle bars going by. People are walking.
Wow.
It's a really nice restaurant atmosphere. We're kind of outside on the balcony, but people will walk by and there's a lot of windows and they be distracting us sometimes. But
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine.
But
go ahead.
what
Is this one of my patients? Oh.
Oh,
Wait,
Okay.
I don't know how any of this thing works.
Okay,
Like
can we?
one of my pages popped up. She wants to get on camera. I don't know.
No,
wanna
you
do-
no,
she
don't
wanna
do
do
that.
what?
No, that's not.
She had
Add
multiple
her in.
procedures.
No.
Oh, I can't.
Don't do
That's
that.
HIPAA.
HIPAA violation.
No, but she'll tell you because
Can we
Yeah.
talk? Okay, what's your
Hey.
position, Dr. Bay?
Well,
Come with it. And y'all better keep it real too. Don't come in here pussyfooting around.
hey,
let her talk.
let's be clear. It's a whole disorder called BDD. Are we familiar with that?
Oh, we are
What's
very
that?
familiar
What
with
is that called?
It's called body dysmorphic disorder.
Yes.
So this is a whole thing. So it's usually when people psychological don't like their self when they look in the mirror. Now I'm not saying everybody that has cosmetic surgery.
What's the
has-
percentage?
We don't have percentage.
I have
now.
percentage, 15%. Let's go.
50% of what? Here we go.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Okay,
Wait a
never
second. 50% are
15. 1 5.
15 have
15%.
body
1 5
dysmorphic.
have BDD.
Okay.
That's true.
okay.
Okay, but that's just one disease though.
Out of how?
Yeah,
okay.
you have major depression
know-
disorder and histrionic
How many
personality
have-
disorder. Those
how-
are the two.
How
Yes.
many have MDD, which is depression? How many percentage?
7%.
7.
Yep.
But Margaret said,
Wait.
How do we know these
I don't
numbers
agree-
are?
I don't agree
according
with
to
the
who?
7%.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I was about
According
say,
to
I don't
who?
know.
But we just had our psychologist on here that said that everybody with major depression disorder is not necessarily not a bad candidate for
No,
cosmetic
but-
surgery.
But
No.
Right, correct.
But here's the thing.
So if you're well controlled,
Right. It's not that, but her position is saying that they have a mental disorder.
who is
Whether
they?
Not everybody. I want to
Okay.
be clear there.
Are you
Okay.
saying majority?
yes,
I think she's saying a majority of the people that get
That's
sit
not
down.
true.
I'm not even gonna say. I'm not gonna say the majority. I will say more than the. See, it's just
More than the average population. You're right on that.
And the thing
Because
is,
it's 1% and it's 1 to 2% in the average population, 15% in the plastic surgery.
1 to 2%.
but I think
100%.
more people are actually influenced from social media than maybe having the actual BDD disorder. But I also think if you're influenced off social media,
that part.
then we still have a mental disorder going on
So
somewhere. And
there's-
there's some bad chicks on it. I don't like my stomach. I've thought about surgery.
Uh-huh.
I've thought about, I can get a tummy tuck.
Yeah.
But when
A mommy
I
makeover.
can't make sense of it. for
Okay,
me.
so
'Cause it's
there is
like-
You just-
there's
wait,
a also,
operative word. You
hold
just
on.
said for you.
hold
Yes,
on.
that's all I can speak on.
Hold up. Hold on.
She just said, hold up.
I know we're about to
Okay.
get ready to rumble, but wait a minute. So there's the social dilemma. If you guys have watched this Netflix movie, remember I
Yes.
told you to watch it last night. And
Yes.
if you guys you watched it, right? Have you watched it?
Yeah, I watched
But
it.
So
I'm
Snapchat,
very concerned about
Me
my
too.
children.
Exactly.
that
Yeah.
part,
That's the part.
Now see
that yes.
that I do agree with.
So the social dilemma is what? Can anybody
It
explain?
just shows you how connected it is in our lives. Like even us kids, my daughter is 6. She has TikTok, she got Snapchat, she got
She
Facebook.
do?
Wait a minute, that's you.
I understand that.
That's you.
I
You
understand
let her
that.
have
Yeah, I
that.
understand that.
But what is a
But I'm
psychological?
saying,
But
A
what's
6-year-old with all that?
woo,
I know, but she
oops, and I
see, but we ain't talking about that.
okay, well,
That's-
I think we are talking about it.
that's
though.
off.
But
No,
see,
that's
but see,
off.
that's
That's off the
different.
subject.
Yeah.
But see, I think the social dilemma movie is kind of like off a little bit as well.
You think so?
I think so.
As far as the statistics, or
No, I think
I don't
it
think
touches.
it's off at all.
No,
I
no,
mean,
I'm not saying. I'm talking about it's off the
everything they
subject.
said on there.
I think it's off of the subject.
No, it's on the
because
subject.
It all goes together.
what about
goes- it
social?
do.
What is it called? Snapchat dysmorphia. That's another.
But see,
It's
the
similar to
filters
body.
people use
That-
because they don't really like their self. The
You think
makeup-
so?
Yes.
I love filters.
No,
I love myself.
I don't filter. I don't even have Snapchat. I don't filter I might put a little vivid, light me up a little bit.
Why? Why? Hold on. Stop. Stop. Everybody, stop. This ain't no laughing matter. This ain't no laughing matter. Why would you lighten yourself?
No.
You're a beautiful brown skin girl.
No.
Why would you lighten yourself?
Uh-oh.
Why do you lighten yourself?
Okay.
Look, can we go? Wait, pause. Can we go to psychiatry? Dr. Erica, can we get your opinion first? Before?
No, let me answer his question.
Okay.
Yeah, answer the question.
She has to answer.
I'm not
question
lightening myself. If I'm in a dark room, the picture is sometimes
She ain't
too
trying to
dark.
be Michael Jackson.
But what I'm saying, I don't put stars over my head. I don't call I don't.
But see, I think it's,
I'm not saying
you use something to feign your actual
not
existence.
all the time. I don't wear makeup.
But you did it.
I don't wear makeup.
You wearing makeup right now.
Excuse me?
You have on lipstick and eyeshadow and damn.
Wait a minute. No, hold on.
Dr. Brandon. Do you use
You don't wear makeup?
I do not. I do have on lipstick.
what is
I have on, that's it.
Brandon,
Brandon,
Dr. Gordon.
That's
Brandon,
makeup.
Yes.
Gordon.
Can you intervene a little bit?
Can
I
you get down my show?
Brandon,
Did you know who you were coming to see?
They say
Did
so.
you know-
let's say, come on now, Brandon.
We ain't even gotten to the subject yet.
I just say, Brandon.
Brandon.
You don't want to
Yes.
Do you use a filter? Yes or no?
Man,
No.
better not use no motherfucking
He
filter.
do. He do.
I don't even know. No.
He didn't even know how to go live
I'm
on
blacker.
Instagram.
I'm blacker than everybody in that room right now. I mean, anybody that would need a filter would
So
be
you
me.
trying to say it's not
I
me?
ain't using
Use
one.
a filter?
I agree with him with that.
I do
now.
too.
You don't
Man,
Photoshop?
I
nah.
don't.
Oh wow.
But sometimes the picture is too dark. So sometimes it just, you need the
The
lighting.
lighting do
It's the
make-
lighting.
the
It's
lighting
not
do make
changing
the difference.
anything.
I like.
Okay.
It's not.
There's
I
no
like
You do that?
Snapchat.
I look the same. Every time I
You
see
do that?
somebody, they tell me I look the same.
B,
I don't
you-
look any
B,
different.
You do that?
Do I what?
You lighten yourself on
I
because
mean,
the
if
picture's too dark?
if the picture is too dark, yeah. I have Snapchat and
I
I
think his
listen.
presentation. I think everybody's presentation is a little bit off right now because everybody keeps
All
saying
right.
lighten yourself.
Let's,
It's not
But I
about
don't
change
think
the
that's
subject.
what you're
Let's
doing.
change the subject.
But-
Let's
yeah.
get
We're
into
talking about
it.
Hold on. Let's
dysmorphia.
address that first. Let's
Yeah.
address that first. When she said she lightens herself, I think she presented that wrong.
Mhm.
I don't think she lights.
I meant the picture.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was about to
Because
say-
I love my
No.
complexion.
I'm about to say. I
But-
think she's now. That I can tell you. She's confident in who she is.
Mhm.
That is.
Oh,
I
for
think
sure.
every woman in this room right now is confident. Hey, focus now. I
Don't
think every
worry.
woman in this room is confident in who they are.
We got
I think
fans.
she's saying
That's okay.
I think she's saying that she uses a filter to kind of like lighten up because if she is up against a
It's
dark
a dark
setting,
room.
or if this like
Mhm.
for instance this room
Mhm.
is multiple windows,
Right.
but if it's night is starting to come down, we are all brown girls.
Yeah, I'm the
So,
light skinned
okay.
one, so y'all got to lighten
No,
up.
No, it's
no,
not
it's
about
not about
that.
lighting.
It's not
It's
about
either
that.
He know what I mean. He
No,
just wanna.
it's
He
either
just
we're
want.
gonna
He
have
was. He
to-
just ready to come for me. I think you was
I
ready.
think we will have to
You
talk
were
about
ready.
a line.
So
That's
let's
what
get
it
into
is.
it. Let's talk about so we have a mutual friend who I saw you commenting
I
on
know.
it. Yeah, and
Oh,
you said
Jeez.
women that get cosmetic surgery have a mental health disorder. Across the board.
Okay.
You didn't preface it with anything.
Yeah, but I was just typing. He tagged me
Oh.
in the stat. I wasn't gonna get into a
Okay,
full blown
wait, here's your
paragraph.
opportunity. Here's your opportunity to clarify yourself.
I said I believe a percentage. Now I don't believe
What's the
everybody.
percentage?
I don't have detailed numbers.
Okay, what's the percentage? What you don't have the
We
you
don't
don't have the
got
numbers.
detailed
No,
numbers.
I do
Okay,
not.
I'll give you the numbers.
Okay.
Oh,
He
got
did
the
you pull that out your pen?
Psychology of
I didn't
plastic
see a
surgery
pocket.
patients straight
Okay,
out of
Oh, you
PRS
got.
Journal.
But wait a minute. Pause.
Where did that come
Hers.
Where did
Yes.
it come from? PRS Journal.
No, listen. Don't get hyped now. Please don't get me hyped. Write my name.
Hey,
in
he
hype.
was
Hey,
Hey,
you know I get
I
about
know.
my profession.
I know.
I get it. And
I
I
get
get
it.
it. And I absolutely
But
get it.
at the same time,
And-
I can say this Virgo is humble because you remember we had that podcast during the pandemic that I put in our advertisement on Facebook where I was like, I'm proud of these guys and I'm glad you guys are all coming on. And we were on with Dr. Norris. So we were talking about COVID,
Mhm.
and then he was talking about how he was being evaluated by Dr. Who was that? DMC.
I was being
Yeah, you imitated her. Like,
Oh,
with the-
Ledgerwood.
with with the crackhead that you had to do surgery on.
Oh yeah,
And he
yeah.
was like, I saved his life. And I was like, oh, you saved his life? He was like, he was crackhead. I was like,
well, it was a
but that's
crackhead, but it's
yeah, it's still a person, right? We don't care what you do outside. That's your lifestyle. That's what you choose. However, that's one article.
I'm checking it out.
There ain't no Cochrane
You
review.
read that.
Let's go. Okay, let's go. I'm just like, hey, I'm neutral.
All right.
I'm
So
neutral.
here's the deal.
However, but I want to say one thing before y'all really get into it. You guys know me. A lot of people who know me, who follow me on my pages or whatever. I had a weight loss clinic for 7 years. But my weight loss clinic was very non-invasive. I did eye lipo. Kardashians promoted it. Jessica Alba promoted it. Very non-invasive. It uses lasers, like the lasers you point at the screens and stuff like that. So these lasers shrink the fat cells, which it accelerates what you would do with exercise anyway. It's FDA approved. There's no pain. There's no cutting, anything like that. However, what I will say, one big reason why I got out of the business, I would say over 50% of those patients were psych patients, and I couldn't take it. I was not. I have prescribed. Wait, I had to prescribe antidepressants. People have called the board on me because the scammers gonna scam. They want something for free, so they'll get their snatch waist. I spent a month working on you, got you down 20 pounds. I had a young lady who I knew was depressed, and I referred her back to her PCP, which most people don't have. She was postpartum, had a disabled child, which I get it, but she wanted to lose this weight. She got down 20 pounds, and she looked at herself in the mirror, and she still saw the same girl that was 20 pounds heavier.
And why is that?
Dysmorphia. She was not happy with the body dysmorphia. She was not happy, and she was depressed. There was that wasn't my area. I work in the psych unit, but I'm not certified in psych. But I diagnose what I diagnose, and I refer you. However, they're not willing to follow up with those referrals. So she looked at it and she blamed me. She literally blamed me. And I was like, honey, you need to go see a psychiatrist. Get up out of here, because I can't help you. And I'm like, you look beautiful. I've taught you step by step. You've been in my office 3 days a week, and now you know what to do. You can continue this on and continue the lifestyle change. But she was not happy, but it had nothing to do with the way she looked. The problem was inside of her that I couldn't fix. The soul needed surgery.
And that's what I'm saying. I was never meaning to say, because I had a friend that was actually commenting on the status, a good friend of mine, that I didn't even know she had any surgery. She said,
no, what I'm saying is you have a lot of friends. You have, yeah, dang. Y'all AKAs, right? Both y'all AKAs?
Yes. Yes.
So out of all the organizations, AKAs, number one, coming to see Dr. Griffin.
Oh, no, you did.
Yeah, I did.
No, he did not.
And they will tell you.
And that's great. I want you to.
Shots fired.
But see, here's the thing.
Amen.
Shots fired.
My personal opinion is
He love this shit. Yeah. Get it.
That's
oh my God.
No abs put in, so ain't no Kappas had no abs put in. I'ma just say.
Oh, did some Kappas have some abs?
All they gotta do is shimmy, and you know what I'm saying? They good.
Look,
Go ahead.
I
got my abs together.
Men are different.
But let me just say this. Me personally, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with plastic surgery. I feel like that as hold on, just as a person, I feel like that you should do what's best for you. And if plastic surgery helps you physically and it helps you get to a place where you feel better about yourself, then do what is best for you. But what is good for you may not be what's best for the next person. I do agree.
But hold on.
Hold on. What's up?
I agree with what you're saying, but I think a majority of people have a warped sense of reality. And he's saying that because before I became a dentist, I wanted to do plastic surgery. That's what I grew up wanting to do, but it's difficult when you have to. It's kind of like you have to have the understanding that, if I'm going to go to a plastic surgeon, if I'm working out and there's certain trouble spots that I just can't, get rid of, and I know that's my only option of kind of scoping that particular area, I'm going into it with the mindset of, you know what, I'm already physically making, doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but I just need a little extra help. A lot of people have this altered sense of reality where they think, oh, I eat 30 cheeseburgers a day and my stomach is what it is. I'm not going to change my behaviors, but what I'm going to do is go to the plastic surgeon, get this nice and tight, and never make any changes to maintain.
I'm part of a large network of not only plastic surgeons, black plastic surgeons, because black plastic surgeons are different from
Y'all matter the most.
We are a subset of
Yes.
all plastic surgeons, and why I say that is because Black people have there's a trifecta. There's a branching. You have 3 branches of Black folks when it comes to plastic surgery. You have the plastic surgery patient that will find the cheapest deal, will go to Dominican Republic and get a bunch of stuff done for the bottom dollar. Then on the other side of that spectrum, you have the love myself crowd, which is very loud and vocal, especially here today.
What? I'm sorry, excuse me?
That is.
Because I sure do.
I'm sorry.
No.
What about the mommy makeovers?
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
So listen, there is.
Clean it up, Bob.
You should be happy with the way God made you. You should never change your body.
Oh,
ever.
No.
Ever.
No, we're not.
I'm not saying
because
that.
we love
No,
ourselves
I'm not
doesn't
saying that.
mean
That's why I
that.
said
We're not against it.
But
We're
see,
not.
But
the problem is these women do not love themselves. They love social media. They love the attention.
That's why
they get surgery just to take a picture on Instagram. They don't do nothing else.
So
get a basketball player.
No, they don't even be doing that.
Oh, okay.
So there is
pictures.
So
that's it.
On the non-greedy tip. On the non-greedy tip, and me want to preserve my practice, my livelihood, and my reputation, I turn down a lot of patients. I turn away a lot of patients.
But why though?
Oh, okay. So
what are the reasons?
Mental health is one. Then
Number
we just
one?
talked about. We just talked about mental health.
Okay.
That's one. So
wait, so this is before they even screened by a psychologist?
we asked them that. So we have screeners ourselves. We have an EMR that allows us to dictate or to see whether that patient has seen medications on the symbol, and that's fine as long as you're controlled.
I love that.
As
you
long
can
as you're
lie if you want
controlled.
to.
All the pharmacies connected in the EMR.
Everything's
now. You
connected.
can see it.
Yeah.
Everything is connected. We see everything,
Yes.
and a lot of times the psychiatrists, psychologists are in our system, and we know that. If they're controlled, that's fine. There's that. There's whether they have been implementing a regimen of diet and exercise. If you have not, if you're coming into me and saying that the plastic surgeon is going to fix everything, I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't feel like doing Pilates and sit-ups and
I don't do
getting
Pilates.
on a treadmill.
I'm a college athlete. I'm just
But
saying.
the thing is, you happy with yourself.
Yeah,
and that's
he's
fine.
talking about the
But do not
people that
extrapolate. Don't extrapolate what you're.
That's a big.
That's a big ass word. Yeah, that's
Woo!
shit. So don't.
He's showing out.
So here
I told y'all to take that damn bell away.
Expeditiously.
The thing
Okay.
Expeditiously.
Yeah, shout
So-
out to T.I.
you're saying red flags come up.
Red flags come up, and
Okay.
I would turn that patient down on a heartbeat. But
Yes.
what you eat doesn't make the next person shit.
That part.
Oops. What does that
So
mean?
basically,
That's a fact.
you look. So you. I mean, you're an attractive woman.
Thank you.
You have a silhouette. For you to tell another woman that doesn't have that it can't spend a hard-earned money.
I would never do
They've been in the
that.
gym. They've been in the gym trying to do that, and they still can't
would
get
never
it.
do
That
that.
they can't go to the plastic surgeon.
I think that's where we are mistaken. I'm a mother. I would like to sometime not wear a bra, and I think if you're going to get, I'm just saying, if I wanted to,
you talking to a plastic surgeon. I don't heard.
you know what I mean. So it's
I done heard it
okay
all.
if you want to get a lift or a tongue. I'm not saying it's nothing
As a
wrong
mom,
with
you
it.
might want to put your stuff back in place where.
But
Where it was
to
with
me,
all
the
the
mental
kids.
disorder
Yes.
comes in when you get your booty is this big, your waist is
course.
this small. So you're
course.
weird,
Okay.
That's good.
and it's kind of weird.
Erica.
So body dysmorphia is a spectrum.
I'm sorry.
Body dysmorphia disorder
Sorry.
is a spectrum.
Can I preface something
Every-
real quick? Real quick. I don't want to interrupt. This is a great conversation, but I think that everybody's on a spectrum of the DSM-5. Like seriously,
I don't.
I do.
I do.
I definitely do.
I do.
I don't care if it's a spectrum though. That doesn't mean you need medication.
No.
I think I don't care what profession you're in, whether you're the president or whatever.
Right.
some need meds and some don't. I mean, I think we're
Mhm.
all on a
At
spectrum.
some point.
At some point in your life.
Yes, absolutely.
Whether it's
Yeah.
postpartum depression
Here's the deal.
or whatever.
Everybody has body dysmorphia disorder because it's a spectrum.
You think so?
Because yes, of course. Yeah, it's a very mild. I'm in pretty good shape. I go to the gym damn near every day. And I
Virgos
try
be skinny though. Y'all naturally skinny. Look at Michael Jackson.
How did she ascribe a body
I don't
habitus
know.
to a zodiac sign?
I can. I
Because
can
I'm
look
no very
pretty.
fat.
She
person.
said
I'm
that
not gonna
Leo-
lie.
I
can tell you something.
Tory Lanez is what?
He's a Leo,
And
and they're
Leos are
short.
small?
They're short. Yes, they are.
But I know big Leos though.
I do too, but I'm saying I'm not okay. I can attribute
She
certain
ascribed a
things.
zodiac sign
I did.
to a body
I
habit.
said what I said. I did.
Don't be an astrologist, please, people. All right, so listen.
I'm just saying. He always coming from.
So
me.
you
I'm just
you
saying.
have a spectrum.
Okay.
I mean, I try to work on my 6-pack. I got 4.5. I got 4 in the baby.
Not for the
But
baby.
still, I'm in the mirror. I'm pinching myself. I'm like, damn, how do I get rid of this shit? You know what I'm saying? So there's the mild side of it, and then there's the extreme side of it, where you are looking at something that's very normal in the mirror that everybody says, you don't have a big nose.
Right.
But you look like yourself. I'm damn, I have a big nose.
Right.
I'm going to the plastic surgeon. It's so
Now, when you mess with your face, I'm sorry. When
That's
you mess with your face, we talking a whole different.
say,
We
it
talking
is.
a whole
It
different.
is.
That's a
It is.
totally different.
That's
ballgame.
Joan Rivers,
So I mean,
Kim Kardashian.
so that's why I said
Chloe.
there's ethnic things that
Janet.
so
Let's be real.
so it's black as black
I
women.
didn't know.
Black
Really?
women will focus
Oh.
on the fact that their nose is too wide and get.
And
And
that
which
is-
black women? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Because
You
you have
ain't
to
surprised.
think
You
about
ready-
you
you ready?
No, I believe it. I do
Really?
believe
You
that.
will be
So,
surprised.
Nene
Black women have a
Leakes,
strong
Nene
Oh yeah,
body.
Nina. Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
Beyonce. You got Halle
Beyonce.
Berry.
Wait. Hold up.
Beyonce had a nose job. Halle Berry
What's
had a
wrong
nose
with
job.
your nose, baby?
What?
Like,
That's what I'm saying. But
They
what's
didn't
wrong
know
with
Beyonce
your
had a
nose?
nose
They
job.
had- Look at the old pictures.
Oh, I didn't know that.
but what could be wrong with
But
it? What's
see,
wrong
that's
with
the
your
thing.
nose?
That's the thing.
I like my little nose. My little
Do you
nose
like
is a
Beyonce's
button.
nose now? It's
I
not
don't-
bad, right?
I didn't even know. I'm not that big of a
plastic
Beyonce fan,
surgery,
huh?
the art of plastic surgery is creating something that you cannot tell existed before plastic surgery happened.
Right.
That's the art. Plastic surgery should be something you can't tell had done.
It
Like,
should look
you-
natural.
You see my wife's ass,
Whoa. I don't.
Yeah, have you
Look,
looked
I don't be looking at
but it
women's
didn't
ass
look.
like
It didn't
that.
look crazy, right?
No, I don't. I don't
Okay,
think
my wife
so.
had her ass done,
And I think that's
and she'll be the first one
okay.
to tell you.
No, she did. She did. She came on when we were on the radio.
Yeah,
she came the first time you came on the radio. She definitely was like, yeah.
But
I had-
if
but
you didn't know her,
do,
can you
but
tell?
you didn't do it. Though.
I didn't know. I didn't do it because
Yeah, you were still in school, I think. Right?
no. I was practicing. It's just that the fact that my whole motto is
You a perfectionist?
no. It's
Yes, you are.
I like
Don't lie.
I like the fact that appreciate when people
Come on now, we don't got all day.
He needs to choose. He married. He got to choose those words.
No.
carefully. So,
Your wife is
I
watching. I saw
I
Tiffany.
I
Hey,
appre-
Tiffany, shout out to Tiffany.
Shout out to Tiffany. She probably watching right
She
now.
is. I saw her
So-
comment.
So
You-
I appreciate a meal that when it's cooked by somebody else because it tastes better.
Really?
okay,
I can
understand
feel that. That's why the
Because
hell
I'm
I
not,
don't
I'm not
cook.
sitting there. If
Okay?
somebody else does it, I'm
I'm
not.
saying. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
If I'm cooking a meal myself, I'm
You're
You're
constantly
gonna
critiquing.
I'm critiquing everything.
Mhm.
You know,
He's a
so-
perfectionist.
Sometimes you go
Yeah.
overboard with critiquing it, and there's nothing wrong with it.
But if you
Dr.
didn't know my wife-
Brandon. What?
If you didn't know my wife, would you know? Would you know she had her ass done?
I mean, I don't look at your wife's
You didn't look at her
ass.
booty
But
before.
what he's saying is,
Like you said, it's natural. It looks
Listen,
natural.
It looks
unless-
natural.
Yeah,
unless
like she
y'all
looks
say-
natural.
and those are
Look,
the
I was-
results I'm
I'ma
trying to
show you
achieve.
something
Yes.
next.
He said you done looked at a booty before.
Mine's from Africa. This is from my mama.
What kind? Right,
Thank you.
right. That's,
Thank you. It's straight from
I mean, I
Wakanda.
do look at my little booty and be like, you know what, I could use a booty.
Your own booty. I don't look at
Yeah.
his wife's
I'm
booty.
saying
I'm
my
just
booty.
saying.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
people are looking
we've
at
had
themselves.
that conversation before. We've actually sat down and we've had that conversation before. Like, oh, we should get a mommy little fix up, and then it was
Right.
kind of like it was just something that we just talked about. It was just
I feel like I ain't
the
gonna make no money
conversation.
off of it, so I'm not doing it.
You got to get yourself an
I'm just saying,
OnlyFans account. Apparently, you got to get yourself an OnlyFans
Apparently, because other than
And a
account.
lot
that,
of-
because
yeah,
my
black-
patients love me anyway. They don't
Yeah,
care about
so
my
it's
booty.
like-
No, well,
Man,
Black
my
China,
patients
Black
from
China
there.
look like she got a booty that's dim Damn,
Ew.
they injected
She look
her
a mess.
official
Yeah.
flat.
She looks a
And
mess.
she making
Her
what,
head.
20 million a month or something like
Yeah.
that. Some
And I
ridiculous
think-
amount.
like-
I don't believe that number, but
I think a lot of people, a lot of celebrities would come to Dr. Brandon too,
Yeah.
because I already told y'all about Whitney Houston and her dentures.
Everybody getting veneers nowadays.
Veneers
But
is
do
the
they not come in
thing.
small? Because everybody's are so big. Why are they so big?
hey, Dr.
For
Brandon.
real,
Hey,
they so big.
hey,
They be real big.
hey, Noop,
Can you tell me why they look like horses?
Noop.
What's up? What's happening?
A horse.
Please tell me you don't make the teeth look like chiclets.
Oh no! Oh, you talk about the dolphin.
Come on, man.
Big
From one specialist to another.
1911,
there's genuineness in your craft. So no, I don't make them look like chickens.
There you go.
There.
That's my point.
Because not
90% of what my patients pay for.
because they're so big.
But see, that's
I think a lot of celebrities
I never
have
thought
it.
about getting my teeth.
Like
But-
Cardi
I
B.
was blessed with good teeth.
Listen,
God.
Linda.
Baby.
Oh, okay.
But you got to wait.
Nothing.
Y'all talking about the
No,
No.
I forget.
See, okay, can I
Hello?
explain something?
What?
Because y'all keep coming for me in my braces.
No.
And I want to tell y'all
Get
something.
your shit.
I'm sorry, excuse
Get
me.
it, get no.
I'm sorry.
My shit was,
Dang.
hey, I'm gonna tell you this.
Shut his mic off, please.
My shit was snaggletooth. I got Invisalign.
I know
Okay.
that's right.
So
You
I'm
don't like
trying-
something about yourself.
Brandon.
Period.
Brandon.
Damn.
So I went
Period.
But
to
it
Brandon's
depends
office.
on you. Don't do it because you seen it on TV. Just if you don't like
Do
it,
it for you.
Right.
And that's why I
most-
said. That's
Yeah.
why
My
I
whole
go back
point-
to what we were saying.
But can
prior
I
to-
explain real
Hold on,
quick?
hold on. I
Go
can
ahead.
continue.
Go
But
ahead.
that's what I was saying prior to this. A lot of people, especially young girls, are getting their bodies done.
I ain't
based
even have a
off-
baby yet.
Yeah,
I ain't had no young girls. All my
I've
patients
seen-
oldest.
Like
Well,
old,
see,
like how
but
old?
see,
35 and up.
That's
Okay,
because they
okay.
have
I
to
love
go
it that
through-
way. They
Yeah.
got money.
Yeah, they have to
They
go
don't
through a
complain.
screening for you also. But I know girls that are 19 that, and it's like you're not even done changing yet.
That's true.
And
That's
they'll
true.
fly to
But it's the
Miami
internet.
and they'll come back.
Yeah, they ain't coming to me.
Yeah, but see,
And I'm glad.
and it's like, wow, like your breasts aren't even done growing, but you're gonna,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
And is it
But
true that the booty is hard in the breast? Is it hard
I don't know.
What?
when you get your butt? Do it be hard?
Oh, for like 3 weeks.
No, I mean like every day.
Oh, like for like 3 weeks. Then
Oh,
it turns
okay.
into regular fat.
Because I heard guys
It's your
say,
fat.
because I be asking guys
It's
like,
your fat.
okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's
Well,
your fat.
He
Okay,
said, yeah,
so-
it'd be hard for about 3 weeks.
Let's transition right into we want to talk real quick about October being National Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
We only got 15 more minutes left in the show, so let's touch on that real quick. I know Dr. DeLorean does breast augmentation, and so we can't say that all people that go in. Well,
And let's be clear that the breast reconstruction surgery is definitely not. That's something totally different. I was not speaking on that. Only cosmetic, multiple cosmetics.
but
let's be
but
clear.
what
I
I
was
was
really
with you,
saying-
causation versus correlation, because sometimes you can be depressed from the cancer. That's
True.
mental health as well.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
true.
And
That's
even
very
though
A lot of my,
you don't
I
feel
mean,
like
I
it's
have
one
mental
time.
health based
You-
on my
I was gonna
patients.
say,
A lot
Yeah,
of-
yeah, we can all
Absolutely.
be depressed at any time in our life from a diagnosis.
Yeah.
And then we're still going into surgery, and we don't have to get clearance. We don't have to deal with it.
Right.
You don't.
But
Right.
But that's life changing. That's not
it
comparable.
is.
Right.
it
That's not
is.
really comparable.
So
And I think that's what it is for me. I deal with like so many patients, young, under 30, that's dying from stage 4 and they have to
Yeah.
get this removed and remove their breast. So I'm looking at cosmetically doing this continuously. To me is like
it's the continuous part.
I
but
think
it is.
No,
It's
I
a
get it. I
continuous
get it.
part.
the onus is on us as plastic surgeons to shut it down. Because I had, like I said, I turned down a lot of patients. I still got a line wrapped around the building to.
That's a blessing, though.
But see, the thing
It
about
is.
that goes with money versus ethics. Like,
right,
For
you
sure.
know,
right.
it's like
and I don't, I don't have the money hungry. I'm not money hungry. People,
That's
that,
why,
people
you
that
know-
know me.
Yeah.
I'm a meat and potatoes guy.
And
know what
you
I'm
know
saying?
what? I was
So-
ready for this debate low key because I was coming for you, for
Were
my
you?
girl. Yes, I was. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
gonna lie.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell the truth.
Yeah, she's like, he wants you to
I
debate
was-
you. I'm like, okay, why?
I was like, well,
all
my
good.
thing was, he has a financial gain in this. You know,
Sure.
of course,
And it's
he's
not
gonna-
even that. That's his passion too. So
That's-
I understand
Of
that for
course.
sure. So
Of course,
Yeah.
but I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Do we have any I'm gonna go into that before we wrap up, but do we have any stats on African Americans and cancer, breast cancer?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
know it's more
So-
aggressive than any other cancer,
Yeah,
especially
so
Black
so
women.
so 1 in 8 women will get breast cancer in their whole life. It's 40% higher in African American women, and they are more likely to get triple negative breast cancer, which means that you are not positive for the PR. Um, uh,
Is the blood test?
no, that's the endocrinology. So it makes your tumor more aggressive and HER2.
Okay.
If you're negative
Harder
for that,
to move.
harder to treat. Even if you remove the breast cancer, it's more aggressive.
Yes.
Wow.
So they present at a later stage, African American women. And shout out to Sister Strut. I'm so upset that we cannot have a Sister Strut
Yeah, they have
live
that
this
every year.
I know.
Yeah.
I think
Every
they did
year.
it virtually.
I just learned it. Yeah, it's
but
virtual. It's not the same.
No,
It's
no.
not
We did
the same.
we did a walk from Harmony Park downtown last year. It was phenomenal. Every year Sister Strut does something, and it pays homage to the African American breast cancer survivor women that have more aggressive tumors that are hard to treat.
And they also do
And
the 3-day walk too for breast cancer.
Yeah, and that's not it. So I took it upon myself to become an ambassador of Real Men Wear Pink. It's Real Men Wear Pink.
Where's your mask? You had it on your
I have my mask. Where's my
He got
mask?
pink from head to toe, y'all. I'm just
Pink
gonna
from
let
head
y'all
to
know.
toe. I got polo.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Shout out to Ralph Lauren makes this polo.
For breast cancer?
Yes, for
Are
breast
you doing
cancer.
that this whole month?
I got my shoes that I painted.
He has. I think I posted a picture. Yeah. Oh, tell us a fun fact about Dr. DeLorean. He's an artist. A lot of surgeons I've learned, the good surgeons, they can draw.
It's like an art.
Yes,
Oh,
it's all
There's
art.
a lot of artistry
Yes.
goes. There's a lot of creativity that goes in the plastic
Did
surgery.
you have plastic surgery? Because I see a scar on your face. I ain't trying to put you out there.
No, a PA closed it. No, so I got cut by a piece of gutter fell on my face when I was 21 or 22, something like that. I was working on gutters. And that's what actually propelled me into plastic surgery.
That's what's up.
Yeah, my face was gaped wide open. So
yeah,
you
you kind of thuggish like a little bit. You look
I
like,
mean, I tell people I fought off like
you from the east side?
Southwest Detroit.
Southwest.
Dave know how I feel about the east side. You from Southwest?
Southwest.
No, I don't mess with the
You
east
don't mess
side.
with the east side. But hey man, Detroit is Detroit, man. I love Detroit.
No,
period. I know this is different.
Actually,
you know what I'm saying? But
it is a difference.
It's a difference.
Okay.
But you know,
I'm from the.
I mess with east side folks. I mess with west side folks.
Yeah,
Southwest. It's all love.
East side is the realest.
So
I mean,
real men wear pink. Real Men Wear Pink. We have raised over $50,000 thus far in the month of October. Me personally, I've raised over 13,000. I'm so no, 1,300.
I was about to say,
Oakland County about 13,000. So
I think breast cancer is really popular.
It's the most popular, and it's almost unfortunate
because it's treatable. It's
the most treatable.
It's treatable.
But we also
and
have a lot of other forms of cancer.
We do.
A whole lot.
Because we talked about Wakanda,
colon cancer, we got pancreatic, we got liver, it's everywhere.
So
it's a lot.
I have a lot of patients that have been coming through, especially females, African American females. They've been coming with cervical cancer.
That's another one that's
it has been
prevalent.
really aggressive with our young ladies, and it's like these women are not 35 plus. I've been seeing girls that's 22, 23, and I'm like,
and
it's because of the increased sexual activity. I hate to say that, but it is.
HPV.
It's a correlation there. It's a correlation.
And how do you guys feel about the HPV vaccine?
I'm a still.
Y'all taking the flu shot? Can I ask you that?
I mean, I think everybody in the room has to take the flu shot.
That's
That's what I'm saying. I hate when we ask that. Yeah, we're having to take.
When they get COVID,
you have to.
But the crazy part is listen.
I mean,
my hospital ran out of
flu shots.
How?
I mean, I believe in vaccination. I mean,
it works.
Not all of them.
I like it.
You gonna take the corona's vaccine?
Not this one.
Yeah,
it has to go all the
way.
Not this one. I will take the one that's goes through all phase 4.
You have to take it,
Dr. B. I know we on the same page. How you feel about the flu shot? He ain't take a flu shot in his life.
I have never taken a flu shot.
Do you have your?
I probably won't. Say again.
You have your own practice. So I mean,
flu vaccines are different from vaccines that we give our children,
Yes.
measles, rubella, all of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Very
Hepatitis,
different.
you know, those.
But we still need boosters with those, especially
Yeah,
tetanus.
true that.
Yeah.
We
True
still
that.
need boosters. And
True that.
like I had MMR, I seriously had the series of MMR
You
at
have to do it
least
over again.
4 times. I'd never
Yeah.
converted. Never. So, you know, I would suggest people get their titers low key. Get your titers before you go get some flu, whatever shot. I ain't with the flu shot.
Mhm.
They keep
you know, as
missing.
a health professional,
keep
you're
missing.
supposed to
There's a
recommend
mask.
people to get it. You know
Real
that.
men wear pink.
Yeah.
We
So
are with you, ladies.
get you guys if you
Get your
haven't had
mammograms.
yes,
Do your self-breast examination.
please.
Um,
That's you. It's best
you-
done in the shower when you're wet and you can move your hands around. You know, if you don't touch yourself, how you cleaning yourself, sis?
and know
Touch
your
yourself.
and from my
do your
standpoint,
breast exam in the shower. What's wrong with y'all?
and from my
I don't
standpoint,
understand.
know your
Oh,
reconstructive options. We have various ways of reconstructing your breast. Most of the time, we use tissue expanders. We expand out your tissue.
So
and
it's
put
not
an implant.
implants. It's not breast implants.
Yeah, you
It
put.
can be, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you put most of them, like 90% of the time.
Not
but also,
silicone.
you can use your own. Yeah, silicone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
silicone.
One of my
breast
patients
implants,
had
okay.
hers taken out from 1990 the other day. It was
Yeah,
old,
I
it
took
was hard.
out some
They
from
do.
19.
Yeah.
I took out
So-
some from 1956
Yeah.
the other
Wow. Yeah, then you do have to get them like K Michelle. She got them
Mhm.
butt implants.
No, that's
taken
different.
out.
That's
No, that's
different.
not the same thing.
Freeform-
Same.
day. Ladies, listen. Freeform
Oh,
silicone
yeah,
is never
first
safe in your
anyway.
body.
What's
Freeform,
what is that?
free.
Oh, she
made
had injections. Oh, okay.
If it's
Okay.
encapsulated with an implant, it's safe. Your body will encapsulate it off. Butt injections are never safe.
Mhm.
Silicone injections in your butt are never safe. It's different from getting a silicone implant placed in your breast. That is safe. We recommend the FDA has approved that. Now, you can build a breast out of your own tissue. One of my mentors, Dr. Concrete Chiasate, shout out to Dr. Concrete Chiasate at Beaumont. He is the
Not
master.
Beaumont. Will he be like in
He
Royal
is
Oak?
the master of autologous reconstruction. He will take your tummy and make a breast out of it. He will take your butt, your inner thigh. He will make a.
Really?
He is the master in microsurgery,
Wow.
and that is my mentor.
Beaumont
Shout-
has some of the best.
and his
doctors.
wife- his
I do
wife-
like Beaumont.
His
I
wife
do.
owns
They do.
some Thai restaurants. Go eat salad Thai.
Now what?
I mean,
Wait a minute, they're not paying me for advertising.
all
Hold
right.
up now.
Shut
We
up,
already
Dr.
make
Concrete.
enough, I'm sure.
So we
I'm sure.
listen.
You
I
got
gotta
racks
have
on
you
racks on
guys
racks.
back.
Right, I'm sure.
We are the Real Nurse of Detroit, and we have 4 minutes left. And I don't know what words of wisdom from COVID, if you guys want to say, take a couple of 30 seconds to finish up, and then I really want to thank each and every one of you guys. Like, this is y'all the most lit doctors I ever met. Like, all the people that I'm around, like, I love y'all for real. That's why I like y'all need to meet my friends. Like, the people I'm surrounded by, they real.
Hey,
you
Doc,
know?
where you located? Where you located?
Indianapolis.
Okay.
Indiana. And you
Shout out to you.
but you working for what? You working for another practice right now, right?
hmm
Yeah. Okay, Doctor.
It's called Sonarisa.
What's your Instagram? How do they get in touch with you?
Instagram is Trinity DDS. You know, you can hit me up, DM, whatever.
I tried to tag him
But
on Facebook. He don't do Facebook. He didn't even
That's-
answer my friend request. I have a problem with that. Okay.
look, I don't use Facebook that often.
But he's on
So
Bumble. Okay.
no, I'm not. Not on Bumble.
Say, look, no, I'm not.
No, I'm not on Bumble.
Don't you put that evil out there on me, Ricky Bobby.
I'm sorry.
Your
What-
mama gonna blow up
Oh
today.
no, I'm about to find you a wife. Okay.
What about y'all?
I'm sorry.
Where can we find the mask?
where
One
can
of
we
my
get-
patients.
Where can we find you, Dr.
One of my patients made it.
Med school check.
Instagram.
She ain't in
message.
med school no more.
I just didn't change it.
Yeah.
Update that.
That's Instagram. Just what's my Facebook?
Dr.
They know me by
Nicole
now.
MD.
Yeah,
I tag her.
Calling.
I'm gonna tag her.
they know me.
I was about
Dr.
to say-
Erica.
I was about to say mine is Dr. 1908.
Dr.
Fats,
Fats.
1908.
PHAT. Like
PH. What is it?
PHAT. Not
Okay.
fat as in the other kind of fat. You know how they said it on
Yeah, what the young ones say. I get it.
yeah, them young ones.
Pretty, what do they call it?
Auntie.
Pretty hot and tempting.
Right.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
the young thing?
Where can they find you,
Y'all ain't
Dr.
gonna start
Griffin?
on me. We're gonna go back
Doc-
to Bumble now. You're not gonna
Dr.
start on
Lauren
me.
Griffin, Dr. Griffin Plastic Arts. If you would like to donate to Real Men Wear Pink, the link is on there. You can donate to that, our cause. And I'll also be auctioning off some of these shoes pretty soon that I've custom painted. It's gonna be live.
That's what's
And I
up.
do
That's
that.
cool.
And you want to see
That's
some,
what's
before and afters, you can see that too.
And I am
That's
I am
Mhm.
nurse practitioner V and Real Nurses of Detroit on Instagram and The Real Nurses of Detroit on Facebook. And we will see you guys in 2 more weeks. Deuces. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.